Welcome to Rich in Blockchain. It's been a while. Today is the 28th of November. It's been some time since I last started posting any videos about my charts. But I'm back now anyway, but I'm just trying to keep it short and just keeping it based on Bitcoin and just Ethereum itself. There were too many other charts to look at that started becoming too overwhelming. But I'm going to go ahead and have a look at the chart anyway. So what we're looking at the moment is the BTC chart. And this is just my long-term view, so I'm not sure when it will hit, but in my opinion, it will eventually hit. Just going to be turning on the VPVR, the volume range of volume profile. So we can see here there's a big gap in between where the price will be dropping down to, which is your accumulation zone, which will become strong support looking back through the past. And also looking at this point here, we can see that the next level of resistance area would be right where we are. So if that fails to hold, or if we fail to break upwards, then the next level of support would be in that accumulation zone there. So looking at the smaller time frame, so we can see that BTC has started breaking down. My reasoning for this is if we have a look on the weekend anyway, let me just turn off the VPVR. Okay, so if we have a look at the weekend volume, or just have a look at this chart anyway, we can see that on the weekend volume, generally nothing much happens. We started forming a symmetrical triangle here. So if we were to also grab this point here, there was two possibilities. Either we'll break upwards from the symmetrical triangle, which would bring us to 17,000, but in this instance, we broke downwards. It still has yet to actually reach the target zone of about just under 16,000. Drawing a Fibonacci retracement, we can see, if I just remove this out of the way, drawing a Fibonacci retracement, we can see that it has pretty much hit the Fibonacci retracement of that 0.618 zone here. Right now it's bouncing and consolidating, and also seeing from this point here where the RSI was genuinely oversold, we are just starting to consolidate for a bit. So whether or not we continue to the upside is yet to be seen. As you can see here, looking at the previous candles as well too, this area would be a strong area of support for the time being. But if we do break down, as I said, target zone would be around this area here of the accumulation zone. One thing I also noted as well is that this is starting to look like a massive descending triangle. So I don't know if you guys can see, just let me just draw it up briefly. So I'm not sure when this is going to break down, but when it eventually does, so it's looking likely in December, where this will be the end period. We have yet to see, so I'm just going to hide that for now. But if this was to be a breakdown, we'll have a previous small breakdown towards probably the 14,000 area zone first. But if this is to follow the actual pole of the flag, this is looking like a bear flag, will literally come down, break downwards, and be within the $10,000, $9,000 area, which kind of coincides with what I have along looking on the long-term or high time frames of where it's going to go. So that's just a look at BTC. Having a look at ETH has been doing fairly well compared to BTC. If you do have a look at the ratios, just looking at this point here, as I said, this is going to be the accumulation zone, which is around about that 750 or 650 to 750 area. Will be a perfect buy, because if we look back in the past as well, it's not showing up. Oh, yeah, here it is. You can see that this is a heavy level of support now, which was once a resistance. So looking on the hourly or the smaller time frames, you can see that there was a rising wedge, and if we took that point there and break it down, we can see that it pretty much did hit the pattern for the rising wedge. Still going to turn off that VPVR. We're seeing now that the 50 moving average is starting to roll over, along with the 4 hourly's 50 moving average as well. So are we going to continue to the downside? That's yet to be seen. Not much known of that yet, but in my opinion, we are looking to be going down a lot more. Just letting this play at the moment. As I said, the RSI looks to be oversold at the moment, but doesn't mean that we can't continually tap downwards. But yeah, that's all I can see at the moment. Right now, we're in a range-bound position until we break past this area or this box here. We will not be going down, but if we do go down, it's a possibility that we will actually do one of these. So we'll probably break down the 1000 area before we actually come back up and retest this area and moving further downwards. So just let me make that right. So that's a possibility in that happening, but until then, there's no further news. But what I can say is, in a risk-off environment, there is no point to be bullish. But as I said, prior in the past, that for us to actually go lower, there's going to be a lot of choppy actions, and not everything happens in a straight down line. So it's going to take time, but we'll eventually get there. But that's all I have time for today, guys. Yeah, sorry I haven't been posting much, but yeah, thought I'll start getting back into it. Bye. Anyway, my name is Rich, and you've been watching Rich in Blockchain. I'll catch you again soon for the next episode. Please remember to like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a good one.